Hi everyone, in this video I'll explain about the database constraints or DB constraints. We have different types of database constraints. Why DB constraints are required, what is the importance of DB constraints, I will explain in this video. Mostly the advantage of database constraints, it will maintain the data accuracy and data integrity in the database level. Okay, in which use case we will use this database constraints means, I'll explain with a practical example. You people might have experience of filling some kind of job applications. It might be private field or government field, whatever it is. You might seen some kind of star fields while filling the form. Such star fields we can't avoid. We should have to enter the data mandatory. It's not an optional. Such kind of star fields we are handling by using the database constraints in the DB level. This is the best example. Okay, we have different types of DB constraints. I'll explain here. Primary key. Best example for primary key is Aadhaar number. Okay, it does not allow duplicate values and it is not a null value. Next, foreign key. Foreign key also same like as a primary key. In my previous video, I have explained in data warehouse concepts. In data warehouse, all the tables are not available. I mean, all the data will not be available in single table. Okay, data is available in multiple tables. We should have to join two tables with a common key. Such common key will be the primary key or foreign key. Okay, in table A, we are referring as a primary key. In table B, we are referring as a foreign key. I'll explain practical in the same video. Next, unique. Unique key also same like as primary key. Unique key also does not allow duplicate values. But what is the difference between primary key and unique key means? Unique key will allow null values. Best example for unique key is email. In Aadhaar enrollment database, Aadhaar will be exist. It's a primary key, but a person may be or may not be having the email value. Such kind of use case will use the unique constraint on email field. Next, not null. Name will not be null. It's a mandatory field. Next, check constraint. For example, sometimes if you are considering the age should be greater than 18 for major related use case, and phone number must and should be 10 digits in India. It's mandatory. Such kind of use case will use a check constraint. Next, default. While creating the table, if we use the default field, the entire field will be created a default with the specific name what we have provided. I'll explain practical. Okay. Next, why constraints are important. Okay. Uh, just now I have explained constraints are mainly using for data accuracy and data integrity. Okay, data integrity means it is blocking the incorrect data. Next, referral integrity. It will maintain the relationship between the two tables by using the primary key and foreign key relation. Next, error prevention. Okay, we accidentally trying to enter the fraction data with the into database into data type. Such kind of use case, it's automatically block the data. I mean, it will not allow the data into the database. Next, performance optimization. So for performance optimization related also, for creating the indexes, such kind of use case will use the database constraints. Okay, I'll explain practical in DB level. I have connected to the database, use database. I'm using the test database, connect. Okay, commands completed successfully. Next, I'm trying to create a table. Here you can see customer ID, it's a field, and int is a data type. In my previous video, I have already explained what is data type means. What kind of data you are trying to store in specific field. Customer ID, it's an integer. Next to first name, it's a varchar. Actually, it's a string, but in database level, it's a varchar. Next, email, it's a varchar. Birth date, it's a DDYYMM format. It's a date. Okay, here you can see primary key, customer ID. For example, in our use case, it might be a employee ID. Okay, primary key. This is unique, does not have duplicate value, and it won't allow null value. Primary key. Next, first name and last name will not be a null value. If a person exists, mandatory, then first name, last name should be exist. Next, email. You can see here, email, it's a unique. That means a person may be or may not be have email. It might be null also. Next, phone. You can see here, check. Length. I'm using check constraint. Length should be greater than 10. I mean greater than or equal to 10. Mandatory, it's a 10. If you give any I mean country code, it might be +1 or 1, such kind of use case. Next, date, birth date, it's a date. Data type. Next, default. You can see here created at default. Get date. That means the field itself is loading the data with a get date field. That means sysdate, system date. Next, this field is active. Now I am trying to execute this table. Okay, table created successfully. Next, if I'm trying to see table data, select to star from table name. In my previous video, I have already explained. Select to star from table name. It will fetch all the fields related information. Okay, there is no data I have entered here. Now I'm trying to enter the data. I'm trying to insert the data into the same table. Here you can see insert into table name. These all are the respective fields. And here 1 2 3 4, it's a customer id and it's a primary key, so it does not allow duplicate values. Next, first name, last name, email. You can see here email is a unique, so it will allow null values. You can see here while I'm trying to execute this insert script, 4 rows affected. You can see while I'm trying to insert, while I'm trying to fetch the data, you can see data also, you can see email, you can see null value. Next, again I am trying to enter same data. One is a primary, this customer id is a primary key. While I'm trying to execute the script, it won't be execute because of primary key violation. You can see because of this primary key violation. Next, while I'm trying to execute this data, one row affected, 5. Okay, if I am trying to execute same with 6 with John, because John is already existing. While I am trying to insert the same record, you can see unique key violation because John record already executed. Just now I have explained primary key and unique key won't allow duplicate values. Here you can see practically. Next, I'm trying to create another table, order table. Yeah, order table also created. Select to start from order table. You can see id, country. Next, while I'm trying to insert the data into the order table, why I'm creating this order table means I would like to join for relationship, primary key and foreign key relation. You can see here, select star from customer test. It's a table A. Next, inner join with, I'll explain about this inner join in next further videos. Order test B. This is alias names. Country ID from customer test. You can see customer test. Country id, you can see 101, 102, 103. Okay, next from order table you have country id same 101, 102, 103. Just now we have inserted from order table. Okay, while I am trying to join two tables, you can see here, if you need complete table data, you can use the star. If you use the star, select the star from table name, inner join. Next, on order table, a dot country id equal to b dot country id. These two fields are common fields. If you consider in A table, this is the primary key. In B table, it's a foreign key or reference key. This is the relationship between the tables by using the primary key and foreign key. You can see the up to here records from A table. That means customer table. Next three records from order table. You can see here next three records from order table. Or else if you want specific fields, simply you can use alias names a dot customer id, a dot email, b dot country. You can see here only specific fields you can see. So that's all about this video, guys. Stay tuned for more content. Thank you very much.